Receptors are like sensors. They're specialized, they respond to a specific stimulus. And I won't worry about the rest of this information here, but on the next slide we're going to go through the different types of receptors. So we can classify receptors by the type of stimulus they respond to. For example, mechanoreceptors, mechano means movement, so when these receptors are actually acted on or pressure is put on them, so they respond to things like touch, pressure, vibration, etc. Like the ones in your dermis. We remember lamellar corpuscle, tactile corpuscles. Well, those are mechanoreceptors. Thermoreceptors, well, thermo means temperature or heat, and that's what they respond to. Photo means light. Those are in the retina of our eyes. We have receptors that respond to light. Chemoreceptors respond to chemicals, so that would be your taste and smell senses. Nociceptors for pain. I wouldn't worry about osmoreceptors. We can also classify receptors by the location. Exteroceptors respond to stimuli from outside the body, like all of these things listed here. Interoceptors respond to stimuli from inside the body, like your internal organs and the rest of the senses that are listed here. Proprioceptors, think muscles, tendons, ligaments, and joints, because they inform your brain of your movements. And for this slide, classification by receptor structure, I'm kind of more concerned that we know the difference between general senses and special senses. General senses are located throughout your body, mainly in the dermis, right, but also in other places. So these receptors respond to these general senses like touch, pressure, stretch, vibration, temperature, pain. There's no specific tissue that's dedicated toward those senses. They're just head to toe receptors located throughout the body, where a special sense has some organ or tissue in a specific location dedicated to that sense. For example, vision in your eyes, hearing in your inner ear with equilibrium, smell in your nasal cavity, taste on your tongue. So there's a very specific tissue, organ, or location dedicated for these 5 senses here, which are your special senses. And we're going to go through most of these senses in the rest of the PowerPoint.